Hello, hello, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn as we continue to follow Aloy on her quest to discover her true origins. So we pick up where we left off in the last episode, and we have spoken to Olin, and he has led us to Maker's End, where we may find some information about our mother. Now, unfortunately, the building we need is beyond this bandit camp. As you can see, it is quite heavily populated, and this is only part of it. So we're just going to go tag everybody we can, so we can see them in the blizzard and through buildings and things like that. So we know where everybody is, and we're going to just pick off a few people, hopefully without raising too much alarm, and we can just bypass this whole section. Now, unfortunately, I know in advance that this is only half of the bandit camp, and the other half is slightly more tricky. This will be the easy part, but I think we've tagged just about everyone now. So we're going to try and find our way across this area without having to kill absolutely everybody.
Forged earth delvers made off with any witches long ago, but not the ancients buried in the ground.
So we are now through the outer part of the bandit camp, and we're about to make our way into the innermost sanctum of the area. So we've got this little section to get through before we can head for the Fargo building, owned by Ted Fargo, the creator of these machines, about 1,000 years ago. So here we are at the entrance to the rest of the band camp, and once again we're just going to tag up as many of the enemies as we possibly can. And I can hear some sort of machine nearby. Can't actually see it though. So we'll get rid of the guard on the gate here, and we can make our way a bit further inside, and we can now have a good look around and see where this machine noise is coming from for a start, because that's bugging me. It sounds really close. Ah, there you are. Right, so you're just a watcher, not a worry.
Snow haze, white as bone. That thought got dark.
Right, so I think we have just about everybody tagged up. We may have to kill our way right through this slot, so we may start now.
them quickly.
Oh dear, I think we've raised an alarm. And there is a corruptor in the distance heading directly this way. Oh, yeah, we've definitely been spotted. Time to run away. But only so far. We just need to fall back and regroup. Because if they've got to come through that entrance to get me, then they're going to have to bottleneck themselves, which leaves me in a perfect position to eradicate them all.
Corruptor. Might prove a challenge. They're giving up.
So that is most of the bandits taken care of. There are one or two still left, but I think we can be brave now and start making our way deeper into the camp. I know that there is at least 2 more people in here, possibly 3, possibly more.
Just stay out of their way for now.
One more watcher to take care of, but they're easy enough to deal with, even at a distance. So we're now pretty much through the bandit camp. Let's just take this guy out. So we're going to have a quick little nosy around, because as I mentioned, I am running desperately short on metal shards for arrowheads. So we're just going to try and gather up a few quick resources. Hello, Mr. Rat. Can we get out of this hole? That is the question. And yes, we can. So we're going to run around and collect up a few little bits and pieces before we head off to the Pharaoh building, which is a monumental skyscraper. Ooh, we have a watcher. Now the thing with these corrupted ones is you go diving in to collect all the goods and you end up getting corrupted. It's best to leave them for a few moments before you go and loot the bodies. So I think that will do. Now we're going to start heading our way into the Pharaoh building at Maker's End. And I believe we have one more section of bandit camp to make our way through at the foot of the building. And this will be the fun part.
explosion. Another explosion. Scrabbling a bit.
Rotate turret! And fire! All weapons operational. Time to get it moving, and be quick about it. No daydreaming.
So we have ourselves a formidable machine here known as the Deathbringer. Luckily, because we are on story mode, this machine isn't nearly as difficult as it would normally be, and it is susceptible to fire, and we can actually shoot off some of the machine guns and use them against it if we so wish. As you can see, there are a number of bandits around, so we probably will have to wipe out absolutely everybody here, because once we attack the Deathbringer, we will unleash hell. So we're going to aim for one of its weakest possible points. I think I'm going to go for the exhaust port myself with a flame arrow. This should hopefully bring it down a little bit quicker.
Focus. It stopped working.
I would assume it is focus. The rest is up to you.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points.
Fall before the shadow!
did it. Those things pack a punch. All right. That Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it.
So I believe that's everybody taken care of. We just need to loot a few of the bodies and machines. We may have to come back for the Deathbringer after visiting a tradesman because we had to leave a lot of it behind.
Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
So we have successfully defeated the Deathbringer and eliminated everyone in the band camp. So now we can try and access the Fargo building. As we know from Mother's Heart, this is not as easy as it looks.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobak. Please step inside.
So we have made it to the Fargo building. We will leave the story there for now. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.
Traces.